Hello everyone, I am your maths teacher Lakhan sir from Science Academy Dove. In today's lecture, we are going to start mathematics part second, that is geometry. In geometry, total there are 7 chapters. So first chapter is similarity. In the last lecture, in ninth standard, we are discussing what is congruence of triangles. In 10th standard, we are discussing the similarity of triangles. Now the second chapter is Pythagoras theorem. We all know what is Pythagoras theorem and when it is applied. Third chapter is circle. Fourth one is construction. This is also very easy. Fifth chapter is coordinate geometry. Chapter number 6, that is second last chapter, trigonometry. And the last chapter of geometry is mensuration. After seeing the name of chapters, we have seen some chapters already, that is construction, circle, coordinate geometry, trigonometry. Mensuration is nothing but the surface area and the volume. Okay. So all these 7 chapters are included in the mathematics part second. So in today's lecture, we are going to start first chapter of geometry, that is similarity. Okay. So first, what is similarity? What is similar? Similarity means what? We have to see similarity about triangles. So first we should know what is similarity. So similarity means sarkhepana. So when two figures are similar, for example, these are the two triangles. So whether the given two triangles are similar or congruent. So how to decide two figures or two triangles are similar or congruent? So the basic difference about congruent of two triangles or congruence of two triangles or similarity of two triangles. So for congruence of two triangles or congruence of two figures, when two figures are congruent, for that most important thing is when two figures having the same size as well as the same shape, then two figures are congruent. So when two figures are congruent, when they have same shape and same size, then two figures are congruent. And when two figures are similar, if they have same shape but different in size. For similarity of figures, we need only the same shape of both the figures but different in size. That means they have same shape but different in size. This is the basic difference in what is congruence of two figures and similarity of two figures. So for congruence of two figures, they have the same shape as well as same size, and for similarity of two figures, most important thing is they have the same shape but different in size. This is the basic difference about congruence of two figures and similarity of two figures. Now in this chapter we are going to discuss the similarity about triangles. So we should also know what is triangle. So what is triangle? Triangle is a closed figure or a polygon having three sides, three vertices, and three angles. Most of the students only know triangle is a three-sided figure, but before that, triangle is a closed figure. Closed figure is nothing but polygon having three sides, three vertices, and three angles. This is the definition of triangles. What is triangle? Triangle is a closed figure having three sides, three vertices, and three angles. Okay. Now, what are the different types of triangles? So, types of triangles. So, types of triangles are classified into two types. First one, based on sides and based on angles. So based on sides, there are three types. First one is scalene triangle. Second one is isosceles triangle. And last one is equilateral triangle. These are the three types of triangles which are based on sides. And based on angles, there are also three types. First one, acute angle triangle. Second one, obtuse angle triangle. And last one, that is right angle triangle. So total there are six types of triangles. First three which are based on sides and another three which are based on angles. So first, what is scalene triangle? Scalene triangles is a triangle in which all three sides are different in length. Whose all three sides are different in length. For example, 3, 4 and 5. So length of side AB, BC and AC all are different. That is 3, 4 and 5. So scalene triangle means what? Whose all three sides are different in length. It is called as a scalene triangle. Now isosceles. Isosceles triangle means what? Isosceles triangle means what? In which two sides are equal. So triangle having two sides are equal in length is called as an isosceles triangle. Now third, that is equilateral triangle. Equilateral. Equi means sarke equal and lateral means sides. The triangle whose all sides are equal in length is called as equilateral triangles. Now based on angles, first type is acute angle triangle. What is acute angle triangle? Acute angle triangle means a triangle whose all angles are less than 90 degrees. So acute angle triangle means what? A triangle whose every angle is less than 90 degree. Before that, first we should know the important property about triangle is that sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. म्हणजेच त्रिकोणाच्या तीनही कोणांची बेरीज ही किती असते 180. म्हणजेच जर ट्रायंगल फॉर्म व्हायचा असेल तर त्या तीनही अँगलची सम किती हवी कंपल्सरी आपल्याला 180 degree. For example, here I take angle A as a 60, angle B as a 70 and angle B as a 90. Check out their sum. 60 plus 70, that is 130. 130 plus 90, which is 210. So here the condition of triangle axis, that is sum of measures of all angles of triangle, is 180. So here sum of all angles of triangle is greater than 180, that is 210. So here triangle will be not formed. So most important property about triangle is that sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So acute angle triangle means what? A triangle whose all angles or every angle is less than 90 degrees, but sum of all these three angles is 180 degrees. Now obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle means what? A triangle whose one angle is greater than 90 degrees. A triangle whose one angle is greater than 90 degrees. That means its remaining two angles, that is here angle B is 110 degree, so the remaining two angles, that is sum of remaining two angles, that is angle A plus angle C is equals to 70 degree. Why it is 70? Because according to property sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So here measures sum of remaining two angles of acute angles is also less than 90 degree. That means angle A and angle C are acute angles in the obtuse angle triangle. So most of the students only know that obtuse angle triangle means whose one angle is greater than 90, but for remaining two angles they are acute angles. Now last one is right angle triangle. What is right angle triangle? Right angle triangle means a triangle whose only one angle is 90 degree. म्हणजेच राईट अँगल ट्रायंगलचा एका कोणाचा एक अँगल हा किती असतो 90 degree. Then what about remaining two angles? For example, in the given figure, triangle PQR is right angle triangle. So right angle is at point Q. That means angle Q is equals to 90 degree. So the sum of remaining two angles of right angle triangle, that is angle P plus angle R, is equals to 90 degree. So remaining दोन angles sum किती आहे 90. So if sum of two angles is 90 degree, then it is known as a complementary angle. So in right angle triangles, its sum of remaining two angles is 90 degree, therefore it is known as complementary angle. Then what is supplementary angles? Complementary means what? Sum of two angles is 90 degree, and supplementary means what? If sum of two angles is 180 degree, then it is known as a supplementary angle. So this is right angle triangle. So right angle triangle means what? A triangle whose one angle is 90 degree and sum of remaining two angles is 90 degree. Therefore, it is known as a complementary angle. So this is all about what is triangle and types of triangle. So there were total 6 types of triangles. Now next part is how to find the area of triangle. We have already discussed, or we have already seen, to find the area of triangle, its formula is area of triangle is equals to half into base into height. That is, area of triangle is equals to half into base into height. But how to find the area of right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, acute angle triangle, scalene triangle, isosceles, equilateral triangle? For all these triangle, area of triangle is 1/2 into base into height. So to find area of equilateral triangle, its formula is under root 3 upon 4 into sides square. How to find area of equilateral triangle? To find area of equilateral triangle, its formula is root 3 upon 4 into sides square. Okay. Another important point is ratio and proportion. This point is also we are discussed in the 9th standard. What is ratio and what is proportion? So ratio is nothing but the comparing two quantities, two or more quantities. So the ratio can be represented as A upon B, or it can also be written in the proportion, that is A is to B. For example, ratio means what? Ratio means comparing two or more quantities. That is, ratio can be represented as A upon B, or in the proportion it can be represented as A is to B. So the first point of our chapter is area, ratio of areas of triangles. So first we should know ratio. Ratio means comparing two or more quantities. So it can be represented as A upon B, or in the proportion it can be represented as A is to B. So the first point of our chapter is ratio of areas of triangle. Ratios of areas of triangle. So first of all, consider two triangles with different height and different bases. This triangle ABC with height AD and base BC, and let's draw another triangle. This PQR, QR with height PS. So in the first triangle ABC, AD is the height. Then which one is the base? How to decide the base? A perpendicular segment on which line? In the first figure ABC, AD is perpendicular to the segment BC. So here we are drawing perpendicular line on segment BC. म्हणजेच in the first figure दिलेल्या फिगर मध्ये AD हा perpendicular कोणावरती आहे? On which line? On BC. म्हणजे perpendicular line ज्या सेगमेंट वरती आपण ड्रॉ करतो तो असतो आपला बेस. So in the first figure AD is the height and BC is the base. So in the second figure, which one is the height and which one is the base? Here PS is the height. Why? Because height is always a perpendicular. So it is known as perpendicular height. And another height which is slant height, म्हणजे तिरकस उंची, which is also known as slant height, and it is denoted by L. And the perpendicular height is denoted by H. So in second figure, PS is the height. Why? Because it is perpendicular to the base, that is QR. So perpendicular segment कशावरती ड्रॉ केले आपण? On which segment? QR. So ज्या segment वरती ड्रॉ केले ते असेल आपल्यासाठी base. So for first figure, height is AD, that is H1, and base is BC. Therefore it is known as B1. And for the second figure, height is PS, it is S2, and for second figure, base is QR, so it is B2. Now we have to take its ratio. Ratio means area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR. So area of triangle PQR ABC can be represented as A in bracket triangle ABC. A is nothing but area of triangle ABC to area of triangle, another triangle, that is PQR. So it can be also written as or read as ratio of. Why? Because ratio can be represented as A upon B. So it is ratio. So ratio of two quantities. So first one is ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR. So how it can be read as ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR. So how to find area of triangle ABC? To
find area of triangle, you have already seen area of triangle is nothing but half into base into height. So for triangle ABC, half into which one is the base BC multiplied by its height, which is AD. And for another triangle, that is for triangle PQR, half into which one is the base QR and its height is PX. So here one half get cancelled, ratio same terms will get cancelled or eliminated. So we get only BC is nothing but B1, AD is nothing but the H1 upward, QR is nothing but the base, that is B2 multiplied by S2. So the first property of ratio of area of triangle is if two triangles having no common height and no common bases, no heights are equal and no bases are equal, then ratio of area of triangle is equal to product of their bases and corresponding heights. So this statement can also be written as ratio of area of triangle. Area of triangle is equals to ratio of product of bases and their corresponding heights. This one is the first property of ratio of area of triangle, that is if two triangles having no common heights and no common bases, then the ratio of area of triangle is equals to ratio of product of their bases and their corresponding heights. Check out here how to read this statement. Ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR is equals to, here also ratio of product of their bases and its corresponding height. So this statement can also be written as ratio of area of triangle is equals to ratio of product of their bases and corresponding heights. So this is the first property of ratio of area of triangle. In short, it can be also memorized as if two triangles having no heights and no bases are equal, then their area of ratio can be represented in the product of bases and their corresponding heights. म्हणजेच दोन ट्रायंगल मध्ये जर दोन ट्रायंगलचा तुम्ही रेशो घेतला एरियाचा आणि त्या दोन्ही ट्रायंगलसाठी देयर इज नो कॉमन हाईट अँड नो कॉमन बेस, then their ratio of area can be represented in the product of their bases and corresponding heights. So this statement has two cases. That is case number first. Now if two triangles having common base or two triangles having the common height, first case is a two triangles having common base. So let's draw two figures with common base. the given figure, two triangles are there. First triangle is triangle ABC and another triangle is EBC. So for the first figure, that is for the first triangle ABC, height is AD and base is BC. Why BC is the base for the first triangle? Because perpendicular line AD is drawn on the segment BC, and in the second figure, that means for second triangle EBC, here is the height, that is which is perpendicular, and it is perpendicular on segment BC. That means for both the triangle, BC is the common base, but for both the triangles, their heights are different. Their heights are different. So it is H1 and this is S2. For both the figures, this is the common base. Okay. Now take the ratio of area of both the triangles. So area of triangle ABC to area of triangle ABC. Ratio of area of both the triangles. So area of triangle ABC to area of triangle ABC is equals to. So area of triangle is, how to find area of triangle? Area of triangle can be calculated as half into base into height. So for the triangle ABC, which one is the base? For triangle ABC, AD is the height and it is drawn on the segment BC. In this perpendicular line, ज्या segment को draw किया जा सकता है उसे अपना base. So BC is the base for triangle ABC and your height is AD because it is perpendicular. And for triangle EBC, base is BC. Why? Because perpendicular segment here is drawn on segment BC. So half into BC multiplied by its height is here. In the ratio, same terms will get eliminated. So half get cancelled. Here BC and BC also get cancelled. So we get only AD upon EF. So this statement can also be written as AD is nothing but the H1 and EF is nothing but the S2. That is H1 upon S2. So if two triangles having the common base, then ratio of area of triangle is equals to ratio of their corresponding heights. That means if two triangles having the same base, then their area is proportional to the heights. In short, how to remember? If two triangles having common bases, then their area is proportional to their heights. म्हणजेच base equal असेल the area is proportional to the heights. As similarly, if two triangles having the same heights, आता जर instead of base heights common असतील, then area कोणाच्या proportion मध्ये असेल base च्या, which is vice versa. If two triangles having common base, then their area is proportional to their heights. So if two triangles having the common heights, then their area is proportional to their bases. So let's take another case, that is case number 2. Before that, write it properly.
Ratio of areas of triangle, areas of two triangles with equal bases is equal to ratio of their corresponding height. So the first case can also, in short, how to remember is, if two triangles having the common base, जर दोन ट्रायंगलचा बेस कॉमन असेल, then their area is proportional to their corresponding heights. Now case number 2 is, if triangles with triangles having heights are equal. If triangles having heights are equal. For that, draw two figures with heights equal but different in bases. So for a triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular on segment BC. That means AD is the height and BC is the base. And for another triangle, PQR, yes, base is perpendicular on segment QR. So PS is the height, which is H, and QR is the base, that is B2. So in both the figures, heights are equal. Consider. So in triangle ABC and in triangle PQR, their heights are equal, that is AD and PS, and their bases are different, that is BC and QR. Now let's take their ratio of area of triangle. So ratio of area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR is equals to, how to find area of triangle? Half into base into height. So the for the triangle ABC, their base is BC and their heights is AD. And for the triangle PQR, their base is QR and their height is PS. But this statement can be written as, here half of get cancelled, so we get BC is nothing but the base of first triangle, that is B1. AD is nothing but the height of first triangle, and QR is the base of second triangle, that is B2 multiplied by H. That is PS is the height of second triangle, but height of both the triangles are equal. So here H is cancelled, so we will get only B1 upon B2. That means this statement can be written as ratio कोणाचा area of two triangles but with common heights are equal, with heights are equal. Ratio of area of triangle, two triangles with equal heights is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases. Okay, now we are seeing three properties. For the first property, two cases are there. So first most important property is, if two triangles having no common heights, no common bases, that means heights and bases are different, then the ratio of their area can be represented is product of their corresponding bases and height. That means if two triangles having no common bases and no common heights, then their area is proportional to their product of corresponding bases and heights. For the first property, first case is if two triangles having the common basis. And if two triangles having the common basis, then their area is proportional to height. Base common असेल, the area is proportional to the height. Height common असेल, then the area is proportional to the base. These are the two vice versa cases for the first property. If two triangles having common basis, then their area is proportional to their heights. And if two triangles having the heights are equal, then their area is proportional to their bases. Heights are equal, then area is proportional to bases. Bases are equal, then their area is proportional to their heights. So these are the three most important property. Now the last case, that is case number third. बुक मध्ये केस नंबर थर्ड असं मेन्शन नाही केलं, पण मी त्याला सांगतोय. इथे काय, इफ टू ट्रायंगल्स, फॉर एक्झाम्पल these are the two triangles. triangle ABC and triangle ACD. So both the triangles sharing one common vertex, that is A. For both the triangles, for triangle ABC as well as triangle ACD, they shares common vertex A, and if two triangles having common vertex, then their heights are equal. And if two triangles having the heights are equal, then the ratio of their areas is proportional to their corresponding bases. म्हणजेच ratio of area of triangle ABC upon ratio of area of triangle ACD is equals to BC upon CD. Why? Because both the triangle ABC and triangle ACD sharing a common vertex A, and if two triangles sharing common vertex, then their heights are equal, and if heights are equal, then their area is proportional to their bases. So area of triangle ABC to area of triangle ACD is equals to BC upon CD. Therefore, for first triangle ABC, BC is the base, and for second triangle ACD, CD is their basis. So area ratio of area of triangle ABC to a ratio of area of triangle ACD is equals to BC upon CD. That is ratio of their corresponding bases. So I again repeat all those properties. First one, which is most important property, is if two triangles having no common heights and no common bases, then their area is proportional to product of their bases and corresponding heights. Okay, that means the statement can be written as ratio of area of two triangles is equals to ratio of product of their bases and corresponding heights. That means दोनही ट्रायंगल साठी जर हाईट आणि बेसेस हे जर डिफरंट असतील, then their area is proportional to their product of bases and corresponding heights. ह्याच्यामध्ये काय कंडिशन? फर्स्ट केस पहिल्या प्रॉपर्टी मध्ये काय सांगितलं होतं, हाईट पण इक्वल नाही आणि बेस पण इक्वल नाही. त्याच्यामध्ये फर्स्ट केस असे, इफ टू ट्रायंगल्स हॅव्हिंग द कॉमन बेस. आता दोन ट्रायंगल आहेत आणि त्या दोन ट्रायंगलला काय आपला बेस कॉमन आहे. जर दोन ट्रायंगलचा बेस कॉमन असेल, then their area is proportional to the heights. So this statement can be written as ratio of area of two triangles with equal bases. आता equal काय आहे bases? With equal bases is equals to ratio of their corresponding heights. म्हणजे base equal असेल, then area is proportional to the heights. Case number second is if two triangles having the heights are equal. जर दोन triangles साठी heights equal असेल, then their area is proportional to bases. And this statement can be written as ratio of area of two triangles with equal heights is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases. That means if two triangles having the equal heights, then their area is proportional to the bases. And the last one, which case number third, which is not given in the book, म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलर केस नंबर थर्ड म्हणून दिलेलं नाहीये, जस्ट एक्झाम्पल म्हणून दिलेले आहे. सो केस नंबर थर्ड मध्ये काय सांगायचं आपल्याला, if two triangles sharing up one common vertex, दोन ट्रायंगल मध्ये एक वर्टेक्स कॉमन असेल, if two triangles sharing a one common vertex for both the triangles their heights are equal. म्हणजे त्या दोन्ही ट्रायंगल साठी काय इक्वल असणार आहे, हाईट्स इक्वल असणार. if two triangles having heights are equal, then their area is proportional to their corresponding bases. So this statement can be written as case number second, ratio of area of two triangle with equal heights is equals to ratio of their corresponding bases. So हे चारही केस, चार प्रॉपर्टी म्हणजे फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी साठी तीन केस आहेत. सगळ्या प्रॉपर्टी व्यवस्थित एक्झाम्पल सहित व्यवस्थित लिहून घ्या, व्यवस्थित रीड करा आणि समजून घ्या. कोणाला काय डाऊट असेल तर कमेंट बॉक्स मध्ये मला त्याचा सांगा.